Vanity alert. Vanity alert. Sorry, I haven't been making some great videos here, and I'm probably not going to be able to here for another 6 to 8 weeks. I'm just trying to survive the winter. That Yankee winter came down here to St. Augustine. It's colder than shit, man. But I'll be okay. I'll survive it. I do have friends here, so. Well, look, guys. I don't really have any videos to make or anything. The ducks, whatever. But I'm sure you're tired of that. So what I thought I would do is I would make a video about my opinion of Tyrannosaurus Rex, that dinosaur, Tyrannosaurus Rex, you see in all the movies, that big teeth and eating everything. Well, I'm pretty confident, and I'm sure that I'm right, and we can all discuss this, all right? But I do not believe that Tyrannosaurus Rex was a meat eater. They're not. They ate fruits and vegetables. And I have a lot of good points to say about this, why I believe I'm right about this, okay? Now, I know they got them big, scary teeth and all that. I've seen, the movies from Hollywood. But you got to remember you got to know about Hollywood, man. They exaggerate a lot. Yeah, a little video. Look, I know Tyrannosaurus Rex had them big, ugly, scary teeth and all that, But go Google it and Google the mouth of a fruit bat. Go Google the mouth of a fruit bat. You're going to see the exact same thing that you see in them Hollywood movies, man. I don't know if y'all ever seen the mouth of a fruit bat, but it looks exactly the same as a Tyrannosaurus Rex. And if Tyrannosaurus Rex was a predator, didn't want to have them little arms. What kind of predator uses tiny, short, little arms there? That's almost like kind of saying, to hunt things down. They got their little arms. Well, that's kind of like saying, women can catch an animal with their tits. They only stick out that far. Good women, anyway. They stick out only that far. Now, how are they going to catch a cow or some prey with those tiny little arms? I'm telling you why there's tiny little arms, because they didn't eat meat. They ate fruit and vegetables. Probably not grass, but they probably ate fruit and vegetables and stuff like that. Whatever they can find. Tyrannosaurus Rex was not a meat-eating animal. It wasn't, man. It was a vegetarian. Maybe you vegetarians might like to hear that, Tyrannosaurus Rex did not eat meat. It ate fruits and vegetables. It was no more different. It was the beginning. They were probably, fruit bats are probably related to Tyrannosaurus Rex. I hope this gets y'all's brain juices going. I hope it does. Because when you look at the skeleton of a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and I've been to the Smithsonian, and I'll see it again this year if I live long enough. And I've seen their skeletons, and they are not, and never were, meat eaters. They ate fruit, vegetables. that sort of thing. Oh, absolutely, for sure. They were not meat eaters. If they were truly predators, eating meat, whatever, they would have had long arms where they grab stuff like a lion. So this is what I'm saying. Y'all been lied to, or probably just nobody really knows, or you've just been lied to. But Tyrannosaurus Rex was like a fruit bat, except it didn't fly. Didn't need to. Didn't need to fly. Didn't need long arms or wings or anything like that because it just ate veggies, And they were obviously good veggies back then because look how big they got. The world was a different place back then. And I think we know very little about it. We've kind of lost our history. We have our history now. But listen, Tyrannosaurus Rex was not a meat eater. It's a good name, Tyrannosaurus Rex. I mean, I believe it means terrible lizard. And if you think terrible lizards, that eat fruit, vegetables, I don't know, that's very crazy. I wonder what they tasted like. They were probably like these giant cows. Had humans been around at the time, I'm sure we'd have ate them. I've eaten iguanas. They don't taste that bad. They're not my favorite food, but they're not bad. Remember what I say. Love the one you're with. And T-Rexes were not brutal killer, predators. Tyrannosaurus Rex ate fruit. Love the one you with. I'll call you later.